Hi guys, it's Roseann White here from LIVFITT, and today I'm excited to share with you yet another program guide that I've created called the Top 9 Muscle and Strength Building Exercises for Everyone. So, do you want to have the best results in your body sculpting with minimal amount of time? Heck yeah. Are you looking to have more mobility and strength? Absolutely. And do you want to jumpstart that metabolism? Why not? This circuit training is going to be for you, and like I said, anyone can do it. In this guide, there are 3 circuits. I'm going to share the power circuit with you today. And what that entails are squats, chest presses, and suitcase walks. Anyone can squat. We do it every day simply by sitting back in a chair or sitting down in the toilet, right? And we want to try not to use our hands to push ourselves up. So I'm going to demonstrate the exercise just briefly and then go to the next one, the third one, then do the circuit. Squats. So all we want to do is our feet are wider, a little wider than our hip creases, toes are out, and hands on your thighs to slide down. That's going to support you. Now I don't want you to bow forward. I want you to feel like you're pushing your butt back and then come up. As you're more comfortable with this, maybe you go into I Dream a Genie arms or hands behind the head. The whole idea is you sink down into your heels, knees tracking over toes, and you use the glutes to power up. Lots of variations. And if you're not comfortable yet with doing squats, come by a wall, sit back, okay, feet forward, and you're going to push yourself off the wall, sit back, your butt touches, and push yourself off. That's another option. So just play around with it. But this guide shows you ways to do squats. Second one, chest presses. You can lay down on the floor, you can be on a bench. Today I'm going to use my fit ball. It's a little more instability. I kind of like this because it's all about the more moves I can take with one exercise to hit more muscles. So I sit on the ball. I keep my weights on my thighs as I walk forward. Shoulders will eventually get to the ball, so does my head. Punch up. Let the weight heads touch. Make sure you're lined up over your chest, not your shoulders. You'll feel a difference over the chest. Elbows come out to the sides, and on an exhale, you press up and touch those weights together. When you're done, you walk back, and the weights can come on the ground. Now, you can also just lay on a table or a bench. You don't have to get down to the floor. So anyone can do those chest presses. You start with lighter weights and eventually work your way up. I'm doing 10 pounds each. The third part of the circuit are called suitcase walks. So what we're going to do, you're going to take a heavy weight. I'm going to take 15 pounds, and you'll walk in your best posture. So use your free hand behind your head, and you're going to take 10 steps forward, and I'm just going to walk around in a circle because I don't have a lot of room. Okay? And then I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to walk around. That's another option, okay? You can just lift up the knees and switch and lift up. So the whole idea is you're walking at least 10 to 20 steps forward and back, okay? You get the idea. So let's begin. Because we want to be warmed up, you want to think about pushing muscles for the chest. So you do this without weights. Press and back. Exhale, inhale. I'm trying to get the front of my shoulder warmed up, my elbow joints, just like I would be doing if I'm doing my chest press. Find your target line from the armpits, push out, okay? Just about 8 reps of those, breathing in, breathing out. The squat, the warm-up would be just like the workout. Slide your hands down to your hips. I'm leaning forward on this one because I want you to stretch that. I'm going to push myself up. I'm going to come back down and I'm going to push myself up. That's not the way we'll do our squats, but this is the warm-up. Breathe in, breathe out. Get my knees and my hips warmed up. And then for the suitcase walks, let's put our hands behind our head and just do a couple marches in place. Keeping the chest lifted as we use our abdominals to move our legs. So that's my warm-up, pretty simple. Now let's get to work. Again, you don't have to use any weights for your squats today. However, I'm going to use 10 pounds. I'm going to hold it, my weight, in both hands. I've got a kind of a wider stance, and I'm going to sit down, power up, 1, and count with me, 2. That way I know you're breathing. 3, my chin's not popping up. 4, belly back, hips back. You're going to start feeling your heart rate really increase. That's why I said we're jump-starting the metabolism. Last 3. Sometimes I can't talk and exercise. 2 and 1. I can feel my heart rate go pitter-patter. Now we'll go into the chest press. I showed you the option I'm using today. The ball underneath me. You can definitely find a high bench, or if you have the mobility, sit down, lay down on the floor. Okay? We're going to walk it out. We only got 10 reps, so let's do our best 10. Get in your set position. Hips are high. Inhale, exhale. Slow down, power up. Keep a soft bend in the elbows at the top. We don't lock them out. Shoulders nice and flat. Breathing out when you push up. You've got 3 more of these. Stay with me. Excellent. Bring the weights down and you roll on up and stand up. So the last one is suitcase walks. You can see I don't have a lot of room here to do the walk, and I gave you a couple options on how you can walk around, but I'm going to stand with my left hand behind my head, my right hand's holding the weight, and I'm going to bring my knees up. I can feel obliques, these guys working, and my back muscles. The hand behind your head keeps your head up. Perfect. Swap it from the side. I'll show you good posture here, up and down. You might notice less stability on one side. Eyes gazing forward. You don't have to look down at your feet when you're walking, especially if you have a clear path. Great. When you're done, place your weight down. Okay, guys, that's the circuit. You're going to do at least 3 to 5 times with about a minute break to grab some water. When you're done, the stretch is the work, right? So we pushed out. Now open up. Let those chest muscles open. Take your hands behind your back. Press down, ear to the left, ear to the right. Maybe some big back circles. The opposite of the push is the opening. Great. For our squat, you can go into a figure 4 stretch. We're going to hold on to something and sit back. You could sit on a chair, okay? I'm going to use my ball, which is a little less stable. Cross over and just push my hips back, and I can feel my glutes stretching out. Change legs, cross over, sit tall, head stays, neck stays, chin stays pulled in, you push your butt back. I'm not leaning far to get that stretch. Even if you're not sitting on a ball, you're sitting down on a chair, just slide your hands down, drop your head, let your back stretch out, look left and right. And then come on up, and let's take a side bend. We worked a little bit of oblique, so let's stretch over to one side, and then the other side. Take both hands, you know my signature move, hands behind the head, open up the chest, lift the corners of the mouth, take a big breath in, and breathe out. So that's our power circuit. I hope you enjoy this quick and quite efficient workout. Make sure you check out the other 2 circuits from the top 9 muscle strength and building exercises for everybody in my playbook. The link's below, check it out. If you got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at info@LIVFITT, that's LIVFITT.com. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye for now.